And we begin tonight with a weather impact alert. We've got snow and ice now in portions of Indiana, and that means we are monitoring for slick spots on roads. Right now, a portion of I-70 is shut down in Hancock County. Right now, we're working to learn what led to this crash involving a hauler. Investigators are telling us it lost 2 or 3 cars and damaged the bridge along I-70, which is east of Greenfield. The Wilkinson Volunteer Fire Department posting photos on social media. Thankfully, no one was hurt tonight. Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock. Angela's been tracking all of this for us. So this threat is going to linger into Thursday as the temperatures fall, meaning that you and I are going to need to be really cautious as we head out in the morning.
Yes, even though we've had a cold rain Indianapolis south, any wet road early tomorrow morning could be slick and icy. Let's get to radar. It really is going to sum up the end of this winter storm that we're tracking. We still have rain, ice and snow falling across the state of Indiana. We'll dive in, give you some local analysis, some steadier bursts of freezing rain and snow from near Marion through Wabash, Peru, Kokomo, Tipton, Sheridan, and the Lebanon area, and some steadier freezing rain developing Hartford City, Muncie, Mount Pleasant, Alexandria, Anderson, south to Pendleton into Fishers. We're starting to see that change over in downtown Indianapolis as well, with some steadier, just cold rain at times mixing with a little bit of sleet to the south. Future Track 13 has this moving out over the next couple of hours. But by the way, Scott, there are dozens of school delays and closings already for tomorrow.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. Want to let you know this winter weather advisory is in place overnight. Make sure you get up and watch sunrise before you head out tomorrow morning. We'll have all the updates starting for you at 4 a.m. You can monitor all the changes anytime using our WTHR weather app. Get it before you fall asleep tonight. Want to let you know it's a free download. You can get it in the App Store. And now to an investigation of animal cruelty in Martin County. The sheriff's office posted photos on social media of 8 horses living in poor conditions, one in such bad shape it had to be put down. And tonight, 3 people are under arrest. We've got Logan Gay following the story for us. So Logan, will these other horses make a full recovery?
Yes, but the group now in charge of helping them heal tells me it's going to be a long road to recovery.
And the vet always told me if you can see ribs, that's not good.
Donnie Zimmerman says he couldn't believe his eyes when he was called to help rescue 7 horses from a home in Shoals. The Martin County Sheriff's Office says the horses had deep scars from passing through belly-deep frozen mud. They also had little access to food and water, some of them even eating manure.
Yeah, I'm a grown man, but I was about to tears that day down there and was catching them horses.
3 people responsible for taking care of the horses were arrested on animal cruelty charges.
When you got too many in a situation like that and you can't take care of them, then don't keep them till they get in this condition like this.
The Martin County Sheriff's Office transported the horses to Zimmerman's nonprofit called Sugar's Ridge Ranch in Martin County.
And we've got another one of our rescue horses out here. This is Chief.
To be monitored and rehabilitated. He says it's going to take months to get weight back on these horses, but they're making progress.
We're going to turn this into muscle.
We got them into a dry, bigger area to where they've got room to roam and run around. They've got constant hay. We keep 2 bales of hay, big round bales of hay out for them all the time. They've got constant heated water. And they're getting grained twice a day now, and they're all getting 2/3 of a quart of grain in the morning and at night.
That's not accounting for the mental scars the horses will have to heal from.
Horses are like people. They get depressed. They get down in the dumps. They know when they're not being taken care of. The most important ingredient we've been giving them is love.
Love, trust, and respect. Zimmerman says once the horses are ready physically and mentally, they'll look at possibly rehoming them. But right now he's focused on making sure they're safe, happy, and healthy.
This is something that I am going to continue to do as long as I can continue to do it.
So Zimmerman says the horses will have another visit from the vet tomorrow for vaccinations. All of this is expensive and coming out of his own pocket. The Martin County Sheriff's Office is collecting donations to help out. For more information, visit our website, WTHR.com.
This is all love for her. This is love for Crystal, our daughter, our niece, our sister, our cousin. You know what I mean?
Tonight we are hearing from the family of the woman who was shot and killed outside of a daycare as the suspect in the case is now found guilty. The shooting captured by a security camera. The video shows Orlando Mitchell waiting for Crystal Walton to drop off her kids before ambushing her. A jury just convicted Mitchell of murder. Walton's dad and another man were removed from the courtroom after that footage of the crime was shown.
When we saw the vicious attack on her and how he just gunned her down, we flipped. You know, I'm just keeping it real. That was a lot to take.
Defense attorneys argued that Mitchell snapped because he was not allowed to see his and Walton's son. Mitchell is set to be sentenced on April 1st. Mitchell is also accused of killing Marion County Sheriff's Deputy John Durham in July of 2023. Durham was transporting Mitchell for a medical appointment at that time. Tonight, Hamilton Southeastern schools are opening enrollment to families outside of that school district. So this change was just approved by the HSE Board of Trustees. Family can start the application process February 21st. District leaders will consider eligibility criteria and availability at select schools. They'll then let parents know of their application status by May 1st. And we've got more about the student requirements right now. You can go check it out on WTHR.com. We have been telling you about IndyGo's push to break ground on its newest project called the Blue Line. This is this 24-mile route stretching from Cumberland out to Indianapolis International Airport. This is going to be the third and largest rapid transit line here in Marion County, but not everyone is on board. Tonight, Alex Almanza shares the mixed feelings from residents about the impact to their neighborhoods.
At Wednesday's open house meeting, residents got a roadmap of what's to come with IndyGo's newest Blue Line. While many support better public transit options, others worry that this could steer their neighborhood in the wrong direction.
That's out there now.
One of those concerns, crime. Elaine Ashcraft lives next to a piece of property where IndyGo is set to first break ground on their East Side Mobility Hub.
I'll be right there where they can see me, you know, when I get home late. There's that chance of something happening.
For her, if crime isn't the biggest concern, it's what the Blue Line could mean for her home's value.
It would probably be a great home if, you know, you wanted to buy it for commercial reasons, but I don't know if being a homeowner, if you'd want to live next door to it.
Others argue that the Blue Line will be a game changer for the city's public transit.
I'm really excited to have an option to the airport that's more frequent and quicker, especially for people coming into town also. You know, we can truly say, hey, you have an event or a convention downtown, you don't need to rent a car. You know, you can take the bus and then get anywhere you need.
IndyGo officials say the Blue Line is designed to provide a safe and reliable transit experience.
The station platforms will be well lit. They will have security cameras, and we already have partnerships with law enforcement to regularly check station platforms.
Officials add having a bus stop nearby isn't necessarily a bad thing for homeowners.
Having rapid transit is very much an amenity. You know, it connects people to life, it connects them to jobs, it connects them to recreation, and much more.
IndyGo officials tell me that they plan to engage with the community more as construction stays on track. They plan to host more open house meetings. We'll have those on our website at WTHR.com. In Indianapolis, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
I want to let you know that tomorrow Heritage Christian Elementary School will be closed because of illness. That school posted the announcement on social media. This notification says 30% of teachers are sick or experiencing illness in their families. Heritage Elementary School absences have reached 15%. The school was already to be out on Friday and Monday. The plan is for class to resume Tuesday, February 18th.